Here is 8 solid ways to lose weight while breastfeeding. Numerous new mothers erroneously accept that breastfeeding assists with weight reduction subsequent to conceiving an offspring. Notwithstanding, while at the same time breastfeeding consumes an enormous number of calories, it likewise requires an everyday admission of around 500, a bigger number of calories than a pre-pregnancy diet. This leads numerous mothers to ponder, what steps would I be able to take to lose pregnancy weight while likewise guaranteeing that my child gets the supplements she should be glad and solid? In this article, we'll talk about sound propensities, for example, drinking a lot of water each day, getting as much rest as possible, eating a fair eating regimen including organic products, vegetables, lean protein, and solid fats, fusing moderate exercise into your everyday schedule. While these tips may sound recognizable to any individual who has attempted to get in shape previously, there are some of extra contemplations you'll have to remember while attempting to shed pounds and breastfeeding. Consequently, the specialists at Mustela have assembled 8 hints to assist you with accomplishing supportable weight reduction while keeping up your body's capacity to deliver solid, supplement-rich milk. As a little something extra, we'll additionally show you how you can fix your skin from an external perspective with a firming and conditioning item from Mustela. 1. Drink at least 8 cups of water every day. Drinking a lot of water each day is perhaps everything you can manage for the general well-being of your body, if you're attempting to shed pounds. Also, it's particularly significant for breastfeeding mothers. Water helps your body normally shed undesirable pounds since water adds to customary body capacities like course, absorption, guideline of internal heat level, transportation of supplements, and milk creation. Helps your kidneys and makes it simpler to keep your body poison-free. Encourages you feel more full more and forestalls gorging. Keeps your muscles working at 100%. Joins with the oil on your skin to frame a defensive boundary against the sun's hurtful UV beams and other ecological poisons. We suggest drinking at any rate 8 cups of water each day. Sound like a lot to ask from a bustling mother? Start by drinking 2 cups first thing. Then, drink 2 cups each at lunch and supper, that is 6 cups. At that point, to get the last 2 cups, fill a water bottle with 16 ounces of water and taste on it for the duration of the day. In case you're not a water consumer, attempt an implantation bottle that will permit you to add a trace of natural product. Seltzer works comparably well and is particularly useful for those of you who like to drink pop. Simply ensure whichever drink you pick doesn't have added sugar since it can advance toward your child through your bosom milk. 2. Eat a healthy diet to lose weight while breastfeeding. We'll give you a few thoughts regarding keeping a sound eating routine. Above all, you need to ensure you're getting enough calories. You're as of now consuming a lot of calories while breastfeeding, and when you toss in working out, it could prompt issues in the event that you're not cautious. You should add an extra 300 to 500 calories each day to your eating routine while breastfeeding, carrying your all-out day-by-day utilization to somewhere in the range of 2,200 and 2,500 calories. Following these rules for good dieting will guarantee you're devouring the correct sort of calories. All things considered, it's totally typical to get extra ravenous and stay hungry while you're breastfeeding. Organic products and vegetables. Foods grown from the ground should make up an enormous part of your caloric admission. A basic method to get a solid portion of these food sources is to begin your day with a products of the soil smoothie. A banana, a few strawberries, and blueberries joined with almond milk and 2 small bunches of spinach make for a sound and tasty breakfast. Past that, attempt to incorporate a serving of vegetables with both lunch and supper to finish your day. In the event that you get eager between dinners, crunch on a carrot, an orange, an apple, or another crude vegetable as opposed to something handled. Lean protein. Protein can be acquired from a wide range of food sources, yet you should focus on lean protein. Lean protein can be found in nourishments like chicken, fish, beans, and protein powders. Adding a scoop of the last to your morning smoothie can help balance your sound breakfast. For lunch and supper, incorporate a piece of chicken or fish, or a cup of your number 1 beans, to acquire the medical advantages of these protein-pressed nourishments. Sound fats. It might appear to be illogical to intentionally add fat to your eating regimen while attempting to get thinner, yet sound fats are significant for both you and your child when you're breastfeeding. You can locate these valuable fats in nourishments, for example, almonds, pecans, hemp seeds, chia seeds, olives, olive oil, coconut oil, avocados. There are a lot of basic approaches to work solid fats into your eating regimen. One route is by estimating a tablespoon of hemp seeds and a tablespoon of chia seeds into your morning smoothie. Organic products, vegetables, protein, and solid fat in one simple-to-eat feast. You truly can't request a superior breakfast. For lunch, have a go at adding a few olives to your early afternoon serving of mixed greens or garnish it with an olive oil-based dressing. Come supper time, cook your chicken or fish with a touch of coconut oil. It tastes incredible and is beneficial for you. Also, in the event that you get yourself hungry between suppers, take a stab at eating on a modest bunch of nuts to keep your energy up. Feast prepping. Arranging your dinners ahead of time isn't just a smart thought corresponding to saving time, but at the same time it's a smart thought for your well-being. At the point when you design and set up your suppers early, you will not be enticed to eat more than you have. Feast arranging likewise removes the need to stop for something snappy to eat on the grounds that you're excessively drained or need more an ideal opportunity to cook. Your dinner will as of now be readied. With a future mentality set up with feast preparing, you are bound to burn through better calories. 3. Incorporate moderate exercise. Keeping up control of your eating regimen is just a large portion of the fight. To get thinner while breastfeeding, you'll additionally have to work out. At the point when we consider workout, we again and again envision ourselves going to the exercise center or running significant distances. With a breastfeeding newborn child, however, those exercises can be everything except unthinkable. Indeed, it's significant that you stand by in any event 6 to about 2 months prior to beginning or restarting a genuine exercise routine. Outrageous eating less junk food and exercise can affect your body's capacity to deliver solid milk, so be cautious. Ordinarily, baby blues exercise can be partitioned into 2 essential classes. Cardiovascular cardio. Weight bearing. Each kind of movement has its own particular advantage for your body. Cardio, anything that gets your heartbeat rate up for 15 to 20 minutes, is incredible for the well-being of your heart, lungs, and dissemination. Weight-bearing activity, then again, reinforces your muscles and bones. When you start an exercise routine, you may have to expand your calorie utilization to guarantee that your body has the supplements it needs to help milk creation. In case you're arranging an especially difficult exercise, eat a sound carb about a half hour in advance. Fortunately, practice doesn't need to be troublesome or serious to create genuine outcomes. Cardio can be pretty much as basic as taking a lively walk while pushing your child in a carriage. Strolling is a low-sway practice that can raise your pulse without contrarily affecting your knees or joints. 4. Get as much sleep as you can. Rest is similarly as crucial to post-pregnancy weight reduction as exercise and diet, yet getting sufficient rest can be troublesome when you're breastfeeding an infant. Notwithstanding, the significance of rest couldn't possibly be more significant. Why? Since when you're sleeping, your body fixes itself and gets back to a better state. Here's the way your body gets better while you rest. Circulatory strain gets back to its ordinary level whenever raised during the day by stressors. Muscles unwind. Blood supply to organs and muscles increments. Development chemical is delivered. Breathing and pulse settle and become more predictable. What's more, that is only the tip of the solid chunk of ice. Truth be told, weight acquire has been connected to absence of rest. To compound an already painful situation, hungry, sleepless new mothers will in general fulfill their desires with straightforward sugars, which frequently bring about weight acquire, not weight reduction. So regardless of whether you're doing all the other things on this rundown right yet you neglect to rest sufficient every evening, you may battle to lose those last couple of pounds. Consequently, we suggest getting at any rate 7 hours of rest each night. In the event that your infant isn't staying asleep from sundown to sunset presently, make it a highlight snooze when she rests. This will give your body the time it needs to recuperate and remain as sound as could be expected. 5. Apply a firming and toning product. Part of the way toward returning to your pre-infant appearance is firming and conditioning your skin. Exercise has a ton to do with that objective, however you can help your body from an external perspective by applying a firming and conditioning item for the duration of the day. We suggest Mustella's Body Firming Gel, Bust Firming Serum, and Stretch Marks Serum to help forestall and lessen difficult stretch imprints. These items are uncommonly formed to help reshape your body's shapes after labor by supporting skin flexibility, advancing collagen creation, firming skin from the inside, mitigating dry, tight, touchy skin. Mustella's firming and conditioning items assist with the above through a blend of common, hypoallergenic fixings. Likewise, Mustella's whole product offering is liberated from parabens, phthalate, phenoxyethanol, bisphenols N and S, caffeine, and liquor. That makes the entirety of Mustella's items all right for both you and your breastfeeding infant. So don't hesitate to apply a firming and conditioning item where you need it and when you need it, without agonizing over the impact it will have on your child. 6. Breastfeed frequently. It's okay to benefit from interest. While it might seem like your little one is getting excessively, they understand what they need. Keep in mind, you really consume calories while nursing. So in the event that you nurture on request, you will consume significantly more calories for the duration of the day. In case you're beginning to practice more, you'll clearly lose some weight. Notwithstanding, your body should realize that despite the fact that a portion of its fat stores are vanishing, it actually needs to deliver milk. This is the reason breastfeeding on request, or breastfeeding all the more habitually, while practicing is an extraordinary idea to incorporate. 7. Avoid quick fixes. With all the new eating less junk food drifts out there, it's hard not to get sucked in. In any case, you need to remember the main thing, your bosom milk creation. A considerable lot of these patterns hugely affect your milk supply. In case you're breastfeeding, it must be your main concern. At the point when you get in shape too quick, your milk supply diminishes, so be mindful whenever given the chance for a handy solution diet. The weight will in the long run come off, in time. Simply watch out for the prize. Keep in mind, unwavering mindsets always win in the end. 8. Meet with a nutritionist. Searching out a nutritionist to get more fit while breastfeeding is an insightful decision. All things considered, they are spent significant time nearby counting calories and sustenance. You ought to determine to the nutritionist what your objectives are. In the event that you will likely shed pounds while breastfeeding, your nutritionist will remember that you're eating for two. You two can plunk down together to construct an arrangement explicitly for you. Let that hit home briefly, building an arrangement explicitly for you. So search out proficient assistance for direction in abstaining from excessive food intake and nourishment on the off chance that you need to. The most important step to losing weight while breastfeeding. The main advance to getting in shape while breastfeeding is showing restraint. Try not to pressure yourself. Your body has recently experienced some significant changes. Despite the fact that you're probably extremely eager to get once more into your thin pants, it's ideal to give your body the time it needs to recuperate. It required 9 months to put that load on, so be sensible with your assumptions for getting it ease off. In the event that you have any inquiries regarding getting in shape, keeping a sound eating routine, or practicing baby blues, make certain to ask your PCP.